Folks, have you ever dropped by your local casino and wondered where all these locals find their dope gambling-related swag? Do you look in the mirror at your Barstool hoodie and think, they don't even exist anymore? Friends, we found ourselves feeling the same way last spring. That's when we discovered our new most favorite clothing brand around, Good JuJu Apparel. That's right, folks. With a wide selection of t-shirts, hats, and more t-shirts, Good JuJu Apparel has the look to keep your good times rolling. We fell in love with their shirts featuring pre-shrunk fabric, side seam construction, and shoulder-to-shoulder taping. And those hats, made using high-quality 100% polyester, 8 rows of stitching on a pre-cursed visor, and a mesh back that ensures excellent breathability. With new merch arriving every so often, you can be sure you will be the flyest looking fella in the sportsbook. Check them out at goodjujubets.net or nowhere else on the internet.
Very exclusive. Nice job.
We can't lose. No, we can't lose.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Gambling gods, fickle bunch. Oh yeah, so easily affected.
We have a shooter and a good one coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9, place 9. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
They bet on absolutely anything. Don't make them prove it.
I thought about asking for a secure VPN.
You're tuned in to Gambling with Good JuJu.
Welcome in, everybody, to Gambling with Good JuJu, where our jolly St. Vic delivers bangers, not toys. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. We can be found on any podcast platform. Just search for Gambling with Good JuJu. You can also find us on the socials at Good JuJu Bets. Content for all shared daily there, so hit us up and let's have some fun. Fellas, it's our holiday special. Woo! Happy holidays!
Ho, ho, ho.
Kurt, are you so excited for the holidays?
Being Jolly St. Vic and all.
Only because the Niners are playing on Christmas.
Yeah, night game, right?
Night game.
Is Christmas your favorite holiday?
No, it's my least favorite holiday.
That is the least surprising thing, the jolly St. Vic.
I tried to get into it. For the past 3 years I've been living here, I've put up lights and Christmas decorations outside. This year I was like, nah.
Yeah, notice no tree, nothing.
Nothing.
Anyone drive by my house at nighttime?
I'm sure it looks like Times Square.
Borderline professional looking this year. I put 2 days of work in.
I'll have to check it out. I don't usually get on the right side of the tracks after dark.
It spans from one street all the way around to the other street.
Yeah, that's impressive.
In the yard.
I'm going to do it on the way home.
I've got the point all decked out.
'Tis the season.
Looks pretty nice.
Nice.
I would stop by, but I don't feel safe in your neighborhood.
It's a dangerous one. Today we have a fun show planned, talking all things podcast and holidays with some sports tossed in. The agenda today includes, we ran a promotion. What? First time trying that. We'll let you behind the scenes a little bit there. I guess. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Why not? Christmas. Is it the best sports holiday now?
Spoiler, no spoilers.
Okay.
Maybe.
Celtics Lakers.
No spoilers. Maybe. Also, has college football ruined the holidays? Any gifts for the gambling man we're hoping for this year? Favorite gambling memory of the year? And we're giving out our 2024 resolutions. That's the big ticket item. Can't wait to get into that. Can you believe we did this for so long?
I cannot.
38 published episodes. That's including this one, correct?
I don't remember.
13 guests we interviewed over the course of those maybe 38 episodes.
Some of them were doubled.
Some of them were doubled.
Yeah, 13 unique guests.
All right. Without looking at the list, RJ, can you read every one?
Without looking at the list? All right. So thank you very much to everybody that came on the show. Corby from Keep Betting, Jesse Howells, Brad Thomas, Tim Lawson from The Better Life, Ben Fox, Brett Sidelecki.
Close enough.
The DGen Boost, Colleen King, Mama Juice, the other Eric Rosenthal, or the Eric Rosenthal, I'm not sure. Connor Allen, Big Plays Jay, and Big Stevie.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us over the course of our first season. Hopefully you had as much fun as we did.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone that listened.
All three of you.
It's my favorite joke of the show.
At one point I thought about it and saying, hey guys, we should let people know we're actually, have more than that.
Yeah, they'll figure it out when they triangulate.
But then I was like, well, there's not enough more than that for us to really brag about having more than that.
One day we'll get there.
All right, we ran a promotion. RJ, you worked with our good buddy Jeff with the DGen boosts on this project. We had talked a long time about wanting to figure out how to grow our audience, get more engagement, all those sorts of things. So what happened? How did we land here?
Yeah, all right. So Jeff was trying to impress his mother and try to get to 5,000 followers on Twitter by the end of the year. And so I messaged him. I was like, hey, Jeff, what a great opportunity for you to give away our merch in exchange for followers.
And he said,
I'd love to.
Was it very much work?
No.
No.
I took some new pictures. Boom, boom, boom.
and what we give away? What we give away?
We gave away one of those very fine Good JuJu snapbacks that Breezy was referencing at the beginning of the show in the advertisement. And a handful of stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's wearing it right now.
He's wearing the snapback right now. Looks good.
Great on me.
So
Everyone should go to the store and buy one.
yeah.
There's more than 3 of you. I know there is.
Congrats to ZZ Topsky from New York on winning the merch pack. And thanks to Jeff for doing this contest with us and figuring it out.
Yeah, it was cool.
How many, did we have a tally on how many people liked and retweeted?
Oh my gosh, dozens.
I think it was more than that.
Yeah.
We got over 30 new followers out of it.
30 followers.
Nice.
And
on
those
our
are
Twitter.
not Russian bots, so
Yeah. Shout out to all the new followers.
we just wanted to create a benchmark by doing this. Like,
Sure. Yeah,
and
okay,
help
so
out
now
Jeff.
we know what's going on here. We wanted to engage with Jeff. We
Right.
like Jeff.
His tweet got thousands of views because so many people retweeted it, etc. So
That's awesome.
mission accomplished.
That is awesome.
And if you happen to be listening and have an interesting idea for another giveaway, Breezy's inbox is open.
Right?
Yeah. So we have been talking about our 2024 resolutions, which we're going to get to that. We'll talk about that more later in the show. But I definitely think getting more engagement going
Yeah, let's do it.
is high on our list. And
So reach out. Hit us up.
if you're listening and you have a podcast, or if you have a following and would
Or
like
not.
to collaborate,
Yeah.
or if you're just a person
Yeah, if you're listening and you want to collaborate, hit us up.
and you say, I have nothing to offer you, but I want to collaborate, we'll say,
we're in.
Let's talk.
We're in.
Why not? No one else is talking to us. You might as well. No. Thank
No,
you to
that's
Jeff.
LOL.
We appreciate it. And hopefully you'll see more of those coming in 2024 from us.
And good luck into 5K.
Absolutely.
Which he will.
Yeah. Oh, but he like is halfway there after like 4 days of doing it. or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's crushing it.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Christmas. Is it the best sports holiday now? First of all, before I read any statistics, quick reaction. Is it, Kurt?
Yeah.
Same as it ever was.
Ever?
False.
Oh, it's NBA. RJ thinks it's because of NBA. All right. So here's what we got on Christmas this year. We've got 5 NBA games, 3 NFL games. No hockey, no college sports. In comparison to other holidays, for example, Thanksgiving, what we're looking at now is 3 NFL games and 1 college football game.
One MAC game or something silly. Yeah.
Yeah, the Egg Bowl. SEC, but still. Mississippi versus Mississippi State.
Okay.
Big national interest. New Year's Day. I think that's probably our biggest competition. 8 NBA games, 1 in the daytime, 1 NHL game outdoors, 5 major bowl games. That's a problem we can talk about in a minute, though. Any holidays between, March and August? There's no football, so you're not going to make the cut as a holiday.
That's that. You want to count the Super Bowl or something?
Yeah. Halloween often has a sports equinox, but nothing around the holiday itself.
Right,
You
yeah,
know,
that
there's
doesn't
nothing specific to Halloween.
It is exciting when trick-or-treaters come up to the garage while we're watching football, but
True.
So you think, Chris, did you think last year when there wasn't NFL games
No.
on Sunday, it's only starting now?
Yeah. because and the NFL, I mean, shout out to the NFL because they're really trying to stick it to the NBA because for the past, I don't know, 15 years, it's all been the NBA has dominated the Christmas market.
Absolutely.
Right? So like they start at 11 a.m. and they go to 9:30 at night. Yeah. 5 games on Christmas.
It's awesome.
This year, the NFL is like, you know what? We're going to put a noon game, a 3:30 game, and a night game.
Is it the first time they did that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And unless it's a Sunday. Unless it's a Sunday.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday this year. Yeah.
So last year was Christmas was on Sunday, and we ran the regular schedule.
Pretty regular slate.
Yep.
Yeah.
But would they do this on a Tuesday?
No, time to tell that.
That's a great question. We'll have to find out next year.
I doubt it.
So,
but it's an interesting idea.
So Christmas's hold on the top spot might only be 1 year.
Could be. Because the NFL is going to crush the NBA.
In ratings?
Oh, they're going to smoke them.
So what? That's not what we're talking about.
Well,
what's personal
it's
enjoyment?
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge, right? The NFL is going to draw the majority of the audience on Christmas Day.
Absolutely.
For about 35 years, I would have told you guys New Year's Day, no questions asked.
I hear you. I hear you.
Pass.
There used to be a lot more games on New Year's Day, right?
Yeah.
There's only 5.
That's insane. There used to be what, like 20? That
Right.
was unbelievable.
I thought the majority of bowl games got played on New Year's Day. And I've noticed this. It's not like I'm just now waking up to that.
They probably all got to get their own network, right? Or their own TV time.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So they want isolated windows for these big games. But the problem is, outside of the semifinal games, no one cares.
Right.
I don't care about Oregon and Liberty.
Sure.
I don't care about Wisconsin and LSU or whatever.
And I think you're seeing the transfer portal play out.
Right.
Like,
no one's even playing it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, right?
Even the teams in the semifinals are losing players, like to the portal and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think no one on Georgia entered the transfer portal?
Wow.
Oh, not Georgia. Sorry, Georgia. You didn't make it.
Freudians.
Like, I know there's a guy on Alabama that Illinois is pursuing.
Interesting. That's an interesting proposition. I didn't even consider that.
It's just so silly.
Yeah, but if you watched any of the games that have been played so far, it's been, and you kept up like on the news, it's like this team has lost their quarterback, they're on their 3rd string, their wide receivers aren't playing, their running back isn't playing, and they're missing their 2 best defensive players. So and it's like, so what are we doing here?
And the only reason they care about the game is to get experience for the younger players. So it's basically like a spring training game for them.
Yeah. But it's totally devalued the entertainment and the quality of the game.
Have you guys bet on any bowl games?
Yeah, I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed.
There it is. Okay.
I had a couple bets on Saturday, and that was it.
Did you?
Oh, I did bet that dude's rushing yards yesterday.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the starter. He got like 8 carries, right? Like that was the big news that came out.
At one point in the game, he had minus 8 yards rushing.
I know. He finished with like 13.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it was terrible.
I threw a vivid picks thing at it and easily won. I don't know if it was easily. I never went to check, but
Which sounds better to you? A day of, let's call it 10 meaningless bowl games, or a regular season college football day?
Regular season college football day.
By a million miles.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't care about any of this anymore.
Yeah, it's over.
So,
But they did what they could to get all the TV attention during the season.
look,
Mission accomplished.
You still have a ton of NBA games. You still have the NHL outdoor game on New Year's Day. You do have the 2 semifinals for the college football playoff. So I'm not certain I know what the answer to that question in my own heart is, because those semifinal football games they're bigger than any one NFL game to me.
And real quick, you did check the NFL schedule, right? Because Sunday is New Year's Eve.
Correct.
Okay.
They don't play on New Year's Day, the NFL, even though it's a Monday.
Even though it's a Monday night.
They don't play a game on Monday that week.
You know what? That might be the last week of the season where they got that time slot window, right?
They got another one.
No,
they
it's
do?
It's because they don't want.
They have an agreement with college football on January 1st. Unless it's a Sunday, they don't play.
Okay.
So, which is fine.
What's easier to watch, Christmas Day or New Year's Day?
Oh, New Year's Day by a
Absolutely,
country
right?
mile.
Yeah.
But when you have kids on Christmas,
Right.
you're busy,
You're
but
not
it's
watching
background noise.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know that.
Take it into consideration.
it's nice to have it. New Year's Day is closer to a regular day than anything else, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's a regular day of sitting around watching sports and stuff. Whereas Christmas is like, it's awesome that you get to have any sports on the TV while you're doing everything else.
Agreed.
So there's a greater level of appreciation, I feel like, for those games on Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm digging the fact that the Niners are playing that night game because I'm going to do my Christmas stuff. I'm going to get all my bets in. But, like, I'm telling everybody, come 5 o'clock, I am gone. Don't text me. Don't call me. As far as you know, I don't exist after 5 o'clock.
Yikes.
So that's how I'm doing my Christmas.
No more.
So
Merry
your
Christmas.
final answer, Kurt, is Christmas. But if next year it's on a Tuesday and the NFL doesn't play, your favorite day would be Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And
It's a very fluid situation.
yours is always Christmas, no matter what, because you
Absolutely.
love the all day of NBA.
Yep. Deciding vote or not. I guess we both voted for Christmas.
I am going to go New Year's Day. And I'm going to say that I was coming into this saying Christmas Day in my head. And I hate what the Bulls have done. And that's a big part of this. I hate what the Bulls have done. Or not what the Bulls have done, what college football has done to the Bulls. But the college football semifinals is one of the biggest events of the year. And I'm going to love 2 college football semifinal games more than the aggregate of everything on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So I'm going there.
You're going to bet
Okay.
on both games? You know, I got to say.
I mean, I got a championship future on Alabama, and I got a
yeah,
championship future on Washington.
There
So
you
I
go.
have a huge investment in
There
both
you
games
go.
already.
Yeah.
So there we go.
There you go. I did think you were saying the Chicago Bulls, and I'm like, since when is this guy a Bulls fan? All right, next topic.
No. All right. So let me tell a quick story here because it really leads into the thinking behind this next topic here. What's on our sports? So I'm going to change this.
Okay.
The topic is, what's the one thing you would ask for as a degenerate sports gambler
Okay.
that you won't really ask for?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So this came up after I was at the first of many Christmas holiday celebrations for this season. We were doing the family Christmas.
Mhm.
Oh, can't say that. We were doing my wife's family Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. JuJu.
And we do a draw amongst the adults where you get one other adult and then you buy stuff for them.
Yeah, very common practice in this country.
And gambling with Good JuJu show superfan Uncle Justin.
Yeah, shout out Uncle Justin.
Got me in the draw.
Lucky man.
And so he was nice enough to give me a themed gift, if you will. It was all kind of sports centric in one way or another.
That's thoughtful.
You know,
Because you're hard to shop for.
No, I'm not. I'm one of the most ridiculously easy
Yeah,
males
I
to shop
know.
for.
I like
You can believe
everything.
that. Yeah,
Right.
I do. He got me a T-shirt of the New Mexico Ice Wolves, semi-pro hockey team out there. I lived out there. That was pretty cool.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, like it's a really cool logo. Random. Illini socks. No one cares about that. A book on the founding of the NFL, the league.
Oh.
So this, I'm almost halfway through it already.
Oh, wow.
After like 4 days, I'm going to review that on a future show
Neat.
for us. So
Neat.
everyone, stay tuned for that.
A lot of
that's
George Hallis, I imagine, right?
I mean, he is one of the men who
Yeah.
shaped the NFL. Correct. Yeah. But then, most importantly, I got a mug. Why is this mug important? It has 3 green checks on it and 1 red X. Now, I asked you fellas to think about this a little bit, and I want to know, what do you guys think the name of this mug was?
3 pokes and a joke.
3 pokes and a joke is what you came up with? Wow.
No,
not
I
even
was thinking
close.
something maybe a little bit more on brand with the theme of our show.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely got to do with a parlay.
Of course, yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, there's no maybe about it. You hit 3 legs and you.
What do you think the name of it's called?
Oh man.
That was the 3 pokes are the winners, and the joke
3
is
pokes and the joke. I mean,
3 check marks for wins, I guess, if you think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And 1 red X.
and 1 Ed Rex for the prop that you lost that busted your parlay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with 3 winners and a loser.
Good guess.
At least mine rhymed.
The correct answer to that question is Sports Gamblers Heartbreak. That's the name of the mug. Sports Gamblers Heartbreak. Anyone who checked us out on the social media, we posted that mug and asked, what do you think it's called?
Yeah, all the correct comments, you're going to get a Maserati courtesy of Breezy.
We'll also give that to all the incorrect comments.
The Maserati?
Well, we got 0 comments on it, so I'm not too worried about it.
Close the contest. That's fun.
So that brought up the topic of if you could ask for one degenerate thing for the holidays, what is it?
Yeah.
And I wanted to start because I was the one who thought of this.
Sure.
And Kurt, to my right here, is sitting in his Overs jacket from Barstool Sportsbook.
Prized possession.
Which is ironic because that's what I was going to say. Now, you can't ask for an Overs jacket. And you may wonder, why can't I ask for an Overs jacket? Overs jackets are earned.
Yeah, they have to be earned.
You have to earn them. And each of you have earned a Barstool Overs jacket. And I tried like 4 times. But they were always ridiculous things where you had way terrible odds you had to play in order to win them. So I never won one. I have 3 Barstool hoodies. I've got a Barstool beanie. And I'll never have an Overs jacket. So my wish for this Christmas is that ESPN Bet, who has replaced Barstool, brings back the Overs jacket promotion so that I can win one fairly to own forever.
There it is. There it is, ESPN Bet. The ball is in your court.
The ball is in your court.
Because it worked out for Barstool so well, you probably want to produce a bunch of these jackets and ship them out to randos.
Mike Greenberg, let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
What about you, Kurt?
Well, because I love degenerate gambling so much.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, I'm a frequent YouTube video slot watcher. Guys playing $300 a spin like it's 10 cents.
Sounds like a guy I want to hang out with.
Exactly.
You definitely want to hang out with
Would
him.
he do a $20 group slot pull with me?
He
don't
would
think he
do a
wouldn't.
$2,000 group slot pull with you.
That's not the question. Would
Yeah,
he do
it's
a
a little
$20?
too-
Absolutely.
Oh, then yeah, that you say
absolutely.
no. You think he wouldn't?
Oh,
I said he
absolutely.
would.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll find out.
So,
See you at Bet Bash.
One of my favorites is Vegas Matt, right?
Yeah.
And he's got this phrase that he always uses when the slot machines just absolutely wreck him, and it's he calls it a sando, and he's in his videos he's frequently wearing a sando T-shirt.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, it's in the style of the old Stardust logo.
Yep.
Which is beautiful.
Yep. So the T-shirt, I want one, and I will probably, I'll probably get one.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't have to earn that one.
Manage to turn a profit this year in sports betting. Maybe you treat yourself.
You seem like the kind of person who might just go ahead and buy yourself a Christmas present.
Yeah,
I deserve it.
you do. You do. Absolutely.
Especially if you're going to tell everyone to leave you the F alone starting at 5 o'clock on Christmas Day.
You have to buy your own
Then
Christmas
you're going to
presents.
have to buy your own Christmas presents. So that makes sense.
All right, a couple good answers. But, however, limit on this was $21,000, right? That was the limit.
That was the limit.
Yes,
So
we
I-
agreed to a $21,000 limit, I guess.
Well, I went ahead and got us all the perfect degenerate gift. So, without further ado,
Oh,
what is it?
What is it? Oh, yes.
at $21,000.
Yes.
Are we going to do this on mics?
Well, that's
Absolutely.
kind of how I dreamed it up.
All right.
Oh,
Did you
man.
remember quarters?
I got
you
pennies.
are
Pennies, that'll
so smart.
All right. For the listening audience, RJ has just surprised us with Super 7-11-21 lottery tickets.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And
Up
so
to
we're gonna do
$21,000.
$21,000. If I win, I will put all my money back into this show.
If I win, I'll split it with all threes.
I got a
shoot.
10. No, this isn't going to work.
I won $2. I'm not
Oh,
splitting
baby.
my
Oh, baby, you got a $2 banger. I got a winner. Wait, no, that's 22. Darn it. It would have. I almost won $5.
It's a hard game.
I'm sitting on a 10. Should I double? Oh, a 10. That gives me 20.
I'm sorry you have to listen to this and so you can cut it
No,
all
that
out.
would have been 10. All right, one more. That's a 20.
I got a 13.
I busted. Ah!
I busted too.
Well, no
So-
surprise there.
Those tickets
tickets.
cost each $2 and
Each $2.
you won $2. Wait, what is this bonus thing up here? Does this help me? Or do I have to
bonus
win
box,
something? or to
Reveal
get
a
something?
diamond. Win
You gotta
$7.
get a diamond. I got a lemon. Go figure.
A lemon.
I got a melon.
All right, $2 it is. Not exactly a profit deal, but Merry Christmas,
All
guys.
right. Well, thank you.
All right, we'll take it
We
out of the
took
budget.
the shot.
Because sometimes you got to shoot your shot.
We took the shot.
Perfect. I'm trying to read. I don't even remember what the topic was.
We're going to cut most of that out.
Nah, we'll see. All right. So we had a fun run this season. We interviewed a lot of guests, pulled off a decent number of gags, and got this show to a place where we can be proud to call it our own. But we are a gambling show first and foremost, and we each have a memory that stands out from our year of gambling. Who wants to go first?
All right. So many directions I could possibly take this. We did a lot of gambling this year, from quarters in the Sigmund Derby to entering Circa Survivor. And that was just a single weekend. But I think my fondest gambling memory this year would have to be watching Steve Fezzik tilt at a $10 blackjack table.
That is great.
That is one of the better stories.
I mean, the guy just randomly came up and like started playing blackjack with us. And I, of course, am a weirdo and know who he is. And Steve has no idea who he is. And he's just like, who the hell are you two? And then he talked to us and it was awesome. Couldn't have been a nicer conversation considering how many questions I asked him in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But he absolutely got kicked in the balls. Blackjack wise. Which was hilarious. Huge fan, Steve.
So
That's
it was,
awesome.
It was kind of like that Purdue basketball game last March.
Yeah. I didn't bring that up.
That's all right. That's right.
I thought about it.
Well, I like that yours is like an experience, not anything to do with like hitting a bang or anything.
Sweating a bet. Yeah, I don't do that.
No, that's
Yeah.
definitely not the exact story I'm going to tell. But okay.
Me neither.
Look at me like I'm an idiot for my reason. All right, Kurt, what's yours?
Mine's not necessarily a moment either, because I'm not cool enough to sit at a blackjack table with Steve Fezzik. But
Was that the El Cortez?
I know
You were our Steve Fezzik during that trip.
that is very true. Speaking of that trip, so my moment is kind of just like this run that I've been on since we got back from the trip. So I took out 70% of my sports betting bankroll to go to Vegas, and I lost it all and came back even with less money than I took out there.
You literally lost it all.
I got smoked.
Like you're like
I lost
writing back checks to get gas on the way home.
No.
Okay.
But I had to dip into savings
Yeah, I
and
gotcha,
get those
gotcha.
tires, which were $700. And so I came back with like, I had $3K in my sports betting bankroll.
Mm-hmm.
And since we got back, I've ran it up to $18K.
That's awesome.
So it's just this period where I've just switched my philosophy in sports betting, and it's just taken off. And that leads up to, no spoiler, but our last topic.
All right, story time with Breezy.
I can't believe how much money you've made since you came back from Vegas.
Isn't it crazy?
I can't believe you just put all the numbers out there.
Yeah,
Do I have to edit that or
Call
you,
the IRS.
Yeah, put it out there.
Well, what do I care?
You've had wow. You've increased your bankroll 600% since August,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
and you haven't been limited yet on any site.
No, that's the crazy thing.
And you get offered to be VIP
Yes.
on DraftKings.
Yes.
I almost said I wanted my Christmas thing to be DraftKings VIP.
I don't understand.
It's coming.
All right.
Not if I keep
recover
making
from
same game parlays.
I feel
We'll
a little
see.
bad about myself because my story is about the same thing. Coming back from August, from Vegas.
Okay,
Let's hear it.
let's hear it.
I didn't increase 600%.
Well,
Your results at home may vary.
variance.
I have more than I had when I came back from August.
There you go.
Not that much more.
You're on track then.
All right. I am now the biggest Yukon homer, of course, this year. But we've covered that quite a bit. How I hit that big banger, and it was the greatest win of my gambling career. So let's go a little off the beaten path with something better. September 9th. 1 month post Vegas. My bankroll is hurting. I'm taking stabs at every parlay promotion I can get my hands on. I start the CFB season cold. I'm 0 for 16 on college football parlays to start the season.
Now, this is before we leave, right? Because
This is a month after Vegas.
oh, it's a month. Well, can I just add a little anecdote to your story? A little side piece? Because
Sure.
right before we went to Vegas, you were on a mission to hit as many parlays as you could to build your bankroll
Right.
up for Vegas.
And I didn't hit any.
Yeah, that's the situation.
And it continued when I came back from Vegas. September 9th, Kurt. That was the first sentence of my story. So a month after Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm watching the game. All right. I'm 0-16 on college football parlays to start the season. But it's a beautiful early fall day. I'm watching the games with my eyes between my hands. Finally, I get a live parlay. 3 legs home. Just need UCF to beat Boise State. They are the favorites. They are losing after the first quarter. They are losing after the second quarter. They are losing after the third quarter. But then they take the lead midway through the fourth. Then they give up the lead with less than 2 minutes left. Then they drive into field goal range. A 40-yarder goes up, and it is definitely going wide right. And my miserable season is continuing. But then something intervened. Was it all the good juju we had been putting out there? I don't know. But it shifted back left through the uprights. I won the bet. I hit 2 out of my next 3 parlays, and boom. I was back in the safety zone.
You know what happened, Pete?
Back.
I got lucky.
The wind of God.
Wind of God. Well, to whatever anyone may believe out there.
Sure.
It was their version
It
of
was
faith.
a very supernatural event
Yeah.
because that kick was amazing.
Good juju,
It
for sure.
was.
It wasn't even close to
I
going
made
in.
you guys look at that.
Yeah, you did.
The next day, and it was like, whoa, back in. Thank you, UCF starting kicker. You made the kick.
For defying physics.
All right, let's wrap this up cleanly. As we check out for the year, we wanted to offer up to you, our gamblers, what can be expected from us in 2024. I'm going to go first. From a gambling perspective, I need to keep a bankroll.
Back to basics.
I was just about to say that.
Look, I have a bankroll, right? It's fine. But I need it to be bigger. And I quit doing one thing when my life changed or whatever back in May. I stopped tagging the people I was following. I have no idea who's won and lost for me over the last several months. And I need to figure that out. So my commitment from a gambling perspective, resolution for 2024, general advice for anyone out there listening, tag your touts. Make sure you know what they're doing for you. Make sure you know their performance. Drop the dead weight. Keep around the strong performers. Good juju to that.
Good juju.
Then, from a podcast perspective, YouTube, get ready for more fun. As we've gone throughout this year, I've been trying to find ways to bring out more of our personalities. I think everyone maybe should notice that on the podcast, doing a little more of that. Not necessarily our gambling hot takes, but who we are as people. So I think this year is going to be a big year for that. RJ, you and I have talked about that. And I hope for this new year will come a new video series that we're going to launch. And everyone stay tuned and check it out. It's going to be a part of our planning for the new year.
Sounds tantalizing.
All right, what you got then, Kurt?
Well, I mean, I'm piggybacking off my hombre over here because I think we're both doing the same.
No, you don't get to steal it from him. He gets to go first then.
Well, fine. He gets to go first.
I see this note here is hello. All right, I'll go first since I've been working up this bit for about a month and a half.
Do it.
And he was just about to steal it.
I was
You were
about to
just
steal
about
it.
to-
He was
back
just
door.
about to steal it from you, and I didn't let him. I didn't let him.
All right, so starting January 1st, I'm going pro.
Yeah! Wait.
All right. So I'm going to officially start treating sports betting as a business.
I'm not going to do that. But I am super happy for you.
Thank you.
Tell me more about it. What are you going to do?
Yeah, so I am going to attempt to 4x my bankroll, which would put me into the six figures. Now, I've thought a lot about this. I put the pen to the paper, and I think it's doable. So I'm looking at 35 bets a day, 0.5% unit size, estimated ROI of 5%, which, considering my last 90 days, is very moderate. And that will definitely get me there. But there are certain risks, of course, with sports wagering. First and foremost, will I get sick of gambling?
I mean, I get sick of it and it's just for fun.
Right. So am I going to be able to make 35 bets on average for 365 days?
Kurt's like,
no
that's
problem. In my sleep.
What are you talking about?
It's true.
That's a
All
Monday morning.
Is my perceived edge here real and sustainable?
So you started thinking of this a month ago. Has
Yeah.
this last month continued to enforce to you that you can do it?
Absolutely. In the NBA and NHL markets, will this translate to MLB? That's where I tried this kind of strategy the first time around last summer. And it didn't go nearly as well as this.
But you have so much more understanding.
Now, I would like to think I'm smarter now. Yeah, absolutely. So, hopefully,
MLB feels like it should be gettable.
I hope so. All right. So, the big risk we were joking about earlier, getting limited and having to find more accounts. Boy, that would be rough.
That would be.
I would put a damper on the whole thing. Not undoable, but much more challenging.
Now, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
I thought about this as well. Who cares if you get limited? Right? Like, what if all of a sudden you couldn't place a wager in Illinois? Then you just take your money out and you go home, right?
Right.
I thought about asking for a secure VPN for Christmas.
That's
right.
That's interesting.
That's one of the routes you take, right? Something along those lines.
Possibly, but I'd have to have. I mean, I'm not going to say what I would do here exactly, but
Would you consider going offshore?
no,
Okay.
I would not consider that. But cash wagers, go to a different state and bet for a while, find a friend
How would you get 35 wagers a day down
in Kentucky.
another state?
I'd have to spend some time in Kentucky, wouldn't I?
You'd have to be making the kind of money that Lisa would be like, yep, keep going.
Exactly.
right. You would have to get up at 5 a.m. and drive to Iowa.
Or
Right.
Iowa's an option.
I mean, Wisconsin's coming. You got Indiana. You got all kinds of
LOL.
options, right?
Yeah, right. So anyway, getting limited, it's going to happen. Obviously, it already has. But on my main outs, it's going to possibly happen. All right, now a few more risks. One that Kurt definitely doesn't want to talk about. Taxes. So I already set up a meeting with Zach, the CPA. Remember him? He tweeted that thing about,
Yeah.
so I'm talking to him tomorrow. Okay, let's talk about another risk. Casinos.
Okay.
What? Oh, you
Gambling.
blowing money? Yeah.
Gambling in casinos, right?
That's minus EV, no matter how we tilt it.
Exactly, but it is fun. And then, right, like, so trying to understand how much cover play is necessary, which is where I'm at right now. And by cover play, I mean placing regular ass, boring, bad bets.
This sounds like, first of all, this sounds awesome if you make 4x your current sizable bankroll.
Right.
You're ruining sports gambling for yourself.
It's already ruined. Like, haven't you been listening to our show?
Yeah, you are already ruined on that.
Yeah.
Why is it ruined?
What do you mean, why? It's a job.
Yeah, it's a job now.
I mean,
Exactly. So it's not ruined for you.
right.
Not a job.
Yeah. Not a job for you.
But I bet the same amount of wagers, even more than he's going to bet.
Right. Different perspective. That's all Peter's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to treat it like a job now
Yes.
with firm expectations, firm requirements, firm structure.
Yep.
He can't take a day off. He has to do it a certain way.
Right.
It's a
Okay.
job.
I'll take these
Yeah.
off, but yeah.
I'm not saying it doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not a good job. You're totally making this a job.
Yeah, he is.
So cool.
I think we established that with the first bullet point.
You did. You did.
To the chase.
Yeah. I'm just kind of bringing this full circle. Kurt, are you going to tell us that you're going to do the same thing as him?
No, absolutely not. I am not that disciplined. What I will say is, if I know anybody who can do it it's you.
Yeah. Thank
So,
you.
and Pete would agree with me on that.
I do definitely believe you know how to ruin our good times.
You have the discipline and the
that more than once.
structure and the smarts to do it.
So tell me how you're going to bet 3 times as much as me and what's going to happen.
This could get, I mean, I haven't thought about exactly how,
Yeah.
I'm just going to go for it.
You're just going to ram them all to the ground.
Ram them all into the ground.
Yeah. Neat.
So you're going to keep doing the same thing you're doing.
But I'm taking it to another level, right? So
Oh.
I'm setting up in my office, full layout, everything, right? And we're going to do Odd Shopper. We're going to do all of Cardi's
Yeah.
algorithms.
Projections. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm dropping all Twitter followers, not necessarily cutting them out, but I'm going to turn all the notifications off. I'm not going to play any personal plays. And then we're just going to hammer EV plays all day
It's fun.
and see what happens.
And this is different than what you're doing today.
Well,
He's going to buy a computer.
Yep.
And all that stuff.
And 2 monitors. And I'm going to purchase, I don't have Odd Shopper, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to run a refreshed odds board all day and just hammer all the EV plays that show up.
Shout out the day job.
Okay. You should hang a television on your office wall
Yeah.
that is just for
Right.
Odd Shopper.
There will be one.
Yep.
And there'll be another one to place the wagers with all the books open.
That's neat. Yeah, you should make it so there's 3 seats in there so we can just record in there. It'd be really cool.
Well, I love the idea of your 2024 resolution is turning your office that's for your real job
Don't tell anybody.
into a gambling space that you're going to then utilize to play pretend bookie.
Sure.
You're going to sit there. Can you wear a visor while you work now?
I can wear whatever I want.
Wow.
When I
Like
go to
sit
work.
there,
now.
like just chain smoking cigarettes, writing down numbers. Can we get you a real chalkboard in there?
Sure.
Oh, that's great.
Do you want to get me a 1975 phone? Because that would be cool too. That nobody calls on, but I can pick it up and pretend like I'm talking to somebody in New Jersey.
No, what I'm going to cut is 75% of what you said. And then what I'm going to tell people in the actual episode is that you're becoming a bookie out of your office
Running
as
some
your
book.
2024 resolution.
That's awesome.
I can make it work. It's the genius of editing.
Yeah.
That's a better resolution.
Illegal bookmaker.
All right, folks. That'll do it for this episode, this year, and this season. Thank you to all you for making us a part of your week. Have the happiest of holidays filled with good food, good people, and good gambling. Good juju to all your bets, and we'll talk again in 2 weeks next season. We're out, boys.
See ya.
Spoiler
We
alert.
did it.